Alright, so the final shape we're going to calculate the surface area for is a triangular prism. It's called a triangular prism because it has two triangular faces. So now, to find the surface area, we're going to have to break this down into smaller shapes that we can easily find the area of. So we draw the first triangle here, and this triangle over here is represented by this triangle. Now, for the front, which is this rectangle represented by this rectangle here, we know that this rectangle is also going to be on this side over here because it's a 3D figure. So the front and the back have the same rectangle area. Then last but not least, we find what the base is. So the base is represented by this rectangle. So this is our base. So now the area of the rectangle, we're going to start with the easiest piece. So we're going to start with these two triangles. So both triangles are the same. So we're going to say half base times height times 2. Now, to label our prism, we're going to say right here for the triangle, this is our base. So all of this length here, this is our base. This vertical piece here for the triangle here is our height. Over here, this part of the rectangle, we're going to label it S, which stands for the side. And underneath here, we're going to call it L for length. So now we have all the side measurements. So now we're going to find what the area of the small triangles are. So we know the area of the triangle is half base times height. And there's a similar triangle over here. So we're going to say 2 times half base times height. So now we're going to add this rectangular face here at the front and at the back. So to find that rectangular area, we know it's going to be length times side, because you know the area of the rectangle is length times width. And we're going to times it by 2 because there's a front rectangle and a back rectangle. So now the final piece where we need to add is going to be our base. And our base is represented by length times base. So that's going to be length times, so length times base. So length times base. That's our final piece, length times base. So now this can be simplified because you know 2 times a half is 1. So it's going to be base times height. That's a triangular piece. Plus 2 times length times side, which is the side and back piece, plus length times base, which is the bottom piece. So that's how you would find the area of the triangular prism.